¿Sabes qué? Este lugar, mirando así un poco de reojo, se parece al lugar ancestral de los equidnas que aparece en el Sonic Adventure 1, en esos flashbacks.
I see only waste here. A civilization that destroyed what it had. No reapers were necessary.
Maybe Eve has a point. Curing it. Ahead, we've got
¿Qué carajo?
More up at once a civilization.
¿Interrumpieron el diálogo? ¿Cómo se atreven? Solamente yo hago eso. Uy. Ahí vienen los batarianos. Eran los pocos que quedaban y los transformaron. Mierda. ¿Cuál es tu cabeza? Uy. Au. Ataquen. Golpe cuerpo a cuerpo. Es más que suficiente para estas mierditas.
Stay sharp.
¿Por dónde? Hay un puente ahí. Vamos al puente. ¿Qué pasó?
Hang tight, we've got more on the way.
Claro, hay más. Los despaché a todos. No pueden contra mi superarma. Oh. Hay que apuntarle en la cabeza de Turiano. Ya me parece que me queda poca munición. Bien. Cúrame.
The enemy is dead for the moment.
¿Puedo decir que lo van a reanimar? Vamos. Los camiones están ahí. ¿Ideas? ¿Qué ideas? Estoy abierta a cualquier proposición. La estrategia no es mi fuerte. Uy, mierda. ¿Me tiran una granada? Me parece bien. Fuera del camino. Disparo preventivo en la pierna. ¿Qué haces ahí? ¿Sí? Dale. Sí. Mira, estatua Scrogan. ¿Qué carajo pasa acá? ¿De dónde salieron? Este juego se está volviendo loco. Ok. ¿Y puedo bajar ahí? ¡Uy, mierda! ¿Qué fue eso? Fue Carlitos. El gusanito amistoso. Dale, dale, adelantate. ¿Pueden dejar de interrumpirse mutuamente en sus líneas de diálogo, por favor? Me están poniendo un poco... me están quitando de la inmersión, la verdad. Es lo peor que me puede pasar en un juego. Sí. Vivitos y coleando. Hay uno de esos turianos. Que les da escuditos o lo que sea. ¿Dónde mierda está? Acá está. Desgraciado. Hay otro. No te sabes esconder bien. Esta y una mejora. Subfusil mira 2. ¿Y ahora por dónde? Por acá.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Voy tan rápido como puedo. Más dibujos ancestrales de Carlitos.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that model. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Usa esos cañones que tiene ese vehículo. No están para adorno nada más. ¿Sí?
It's Calros. Move, Shepard.
Me parece que mataron a tu hermano.
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway.
Ah, bueno.
Finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
Y nos está mirando directamente. No tenemos tiempo de enterrar a Brib.
I don't think we've got a big enough gun to handle that.
Vengeance is the goal.
Cañones Tanix.
Suicide is not. We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
Calros.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawned. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
Hemos hecho cosas peores.
We flew through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
That's the spirit, Shepard.
How would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Pongámonos a ello.
We know why we're here and what's at stake. So let's make it happen.
Dividir y conquistar.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot,
Es una
and a
confesión.
sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero.
Sí, yo también te quiero, hombre sapo.
Now,
Aunque no lo
let's show
aparente.
them why. Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
Dale duro.
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Excelente.
Let's get in there!
Basuras insignificantes.
But someone has to raise those maw hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Bien. Ay, a ver si dejaron algo. No tengo una manera de correr muy femenina que digamos, no. Phalanx M5. Ah, sí, creo que yo utilizaba esta arma en el anterior juego. Pero encontré algo mucho mejor.
Make it quick, Morton. They're all over us out here.
At last, the Reaper!
Ah, qué mala puntería.
Everyone all right?
Inútil.
Fine here. Mostly.
I faced worse.
Did we just get shot by a Reaper?
Estamos compitiendo a ver quién la pasó peor. Ok. Uy, la madre.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers.
Ok.
You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Sí, como sea.
Now this I've never done before.
I remember this part.
Just keep moving.
La madre, ¿qué pasa? Me quedé.
Stick to cover.
I'm not sure cover's going to work.
Ok. Creo que tal vez.
Hard to believe we're really doing this.
This is the easy part.
Don't stop.
Dispárenle ahí, es el punto débil.
Commander, this is Artemis Wing.
Todavía quedaban.
I knew they wouldn't give up.
Ok, vamos. Esto está escalando muy rápido.
The second is on the right.
Reaching them is another matter.
Ay, por Dios. ¿Qué carajo? Hay que llegar a las campanas, no importa. A las campanas divisorias. ¡Mierda! ¡Puta madre! ¿Dónde mierda estoy? ¡Por acá, por acá! Martillo.
First hammer. I'm coming.
Vení, Carlitos, que te necesitamos. Volvé. Mataste a Brim, pero no estamos enojados. Era algo que tenías que hacer, estaba en tu naturaleza. De monstruo imbécil que sos, vamos. Ay, deja de hacer estupideces. Ay, Dios.
There's a reaper in my way, Rex.
I know, you get all the fun.
Para la próxima te venís vos. Con Eva. Va a ser una cita romántica para ustedes. Ay, por favor.
No! Get back to the truck. I'll take care of the cure.
Sí, me quedo con todo el protagonismo yo. Pero está muy lejos. Ay. Ya no me presta atención. Ya detectó la presencia de Carlitos. Y muerde. Ay, ay. Una batalla kaiju. La estoy perdiendo. En mi intento desesperado por huir. No, no destruyan eso que lo necesitamos, la torre, mierda. Buen movimiento. Se enterra lo vivo esa mierda. Ay. Y llegamos. Saladito, ¿cómo hiciste para llegar hasta acá? Uy, ¿qué mierda está pasando? ¿Por qué está explotando?
Morden, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
¿Se van a casar?
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosions likely to be problematic.
Problemáticamente problemáticos.
You're sure you can do it?
Of course. Why I came. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Probablemente. El sacrificio del saladito no será olvidado. Se va a convertir en un héroe para los Krogan.
Malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Capaz que hace tiempo. Si trabaja lo suficientemente rápido.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
¿Funciona?
Within the science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of...
Del científico salariano. Adiós, amigo mío. ¿Qué mierda está pasando? Llueven esporas de antigenofagia. ¿Esto afecta a los humanos también? ¿Pero si la torre sigue dispersando igual?
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me.
Sí, me contaste algo al respecto.
Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
Insistió.
He told me he had to do it. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
He got it right for everyone.
1,000 years from now, we'll probably be singing songs about him.
Quiero escuchar a un Krogan cantando.
I'm sure he'd like that.
Ya conocí a un Krogan poeta.
We can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Sí, creo que no falta mucho para eso, ¿no?
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Ese es tu verdadero nombre. Este la viste.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Hago milagros,
Rex has
¿viste?
agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Bueno, conforme.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
Te tomamos la palabra.
We're going to need you. Don't forget where we live.
Never. It's clear we all fight together.
Te lo marco en el mapa estelar.
To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
Señora.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
Que el Hacedor nos ayude.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying, it can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here.
Un poco de café.
You should catch some
Café
shuttling.
futurista.
I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Otra vez esto. Así que esto es lo que hay en mi cabeza. Tengo que encontrar al niño otra vez. Ahí está. Escondido atrás del banquito. Niña. Te persigue el segador. Corre, corre. Debí morir, niño, porque estás en mi cabeza. ¿Qué significa esto? ¿Dónde mierda se fue? Ahí está. Martin, vos también estás acá. ¿Qué quieren? Déjenme. Me estoy volviendo loca. Ay, corro muy lentamente. ¿Dónde estás, niño? Acá estás. Quieto ahí. Deja de huir. Y siempre termina así este sueño. Estaba durmiendo sentada. Esta mierda se quedó sin batería. Qué bello rostro.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
Contame.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
No pasa nada, el grano.
It's fine. Tell me what's going on.
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about
Pero
it
es
now.
consejero este.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councilor Udina.
¿Y ahora qué hizo?
My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
Pues llama sexy.
Why bring this to me? Put Citadel security on it.
You were instrumental in getting him placed on the Council. It's only fitting. Well, let's not speak of it now. Come to the Citadel and grant me a moment of your time. You may find it interesting. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Estado de nuestras fuerzas.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
Fuerzas aliadas.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us.
Tiene mucha experiencia.
And as the Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
Los Salarianos.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatraz didn't get her way.
Los Ragni.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Refuerzos de área.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it.
Creo que el ojito es su punto débil.
But whatever you did, it was worth it.
Progreso de los segadores.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them.
Los Volus y Elcor.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogans sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territories soon.
¿Pueden luchar los Batarianos?
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Los Quarianos y los Geth.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Adiós.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria.
¿Noveria?
All right, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
All right, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me! The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private
Ya sos famoso.
All right, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Se divierten.
I thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
Era un amigo.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
Faltan los coreanos.
Turn the tide on.
Necessary.
They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
Lo hice por la guerra.
To be honest, I did it so the Krogan would help your people.
And believe me, it won't be forgotten. Our fleets will be there for Earth. I'll make sure of it.
I know you will.
And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
Sobrevivió ese Reeve.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
No lo habría hecho nunca.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Podría reactivarse.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
Vamos a tomar vino.
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Pero qué joven.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
No puedes rendirte.
Or you could keep fighting.
I'll always try my best, Shepard. You know that. But if we lost you... We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Alguien debe hacerlo.
The Reapers would have been here years ago if I didn't.
I wish motivating everyone else had been as simple. Too bad we never found another Prothean beacon.
Haunting the Council with visions of the Reapers might have saved us a few years.
Well, anyone who lives through this war won't be short on nightmares. Let's talk later, Shepard.
Crew member. You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
Una entrevista.
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
Ellos también nos necesitan.
We all know our history, but this isn't 1400 years ago.
But if the genophage is gone, what makes these Krogan different from the ones that rebelled?
The Krogan have no warships. If the Reapers focus on them, they could be wiped out. Combining their infantry with the Turian fleet is a huge asset, and both parties know it.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
Eso se puede negociar.
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
Bien.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
Sí.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle, at the same moment the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
¿Por qué necesitamos eso?
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
Lo compraré.
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
¿Ganas de charlar, proteínico?
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
Y lo conociste en persona.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
El imperativo cósmico.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
Los débiles son una carga.
We can't afford any weak links in this war. They drain our resources.
They can become a resource of their own.
How?
If the Reapers are busy conquering the weak, they are not watching you.
So use them as a distraction.
All strategies must be considered, and few are too extreme. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Esa Sari no sabe ni papa.
I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
¿Serías blandito? Probablemente no.
Maybe. Or maybe you'd still be a soldier.
I do wonder sometimes, living a life of constant war, taking life in every battle.
Does it get to you?
It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free. Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double-checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
Nunca descanses.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
Sigue así.
I appreciate your dedication. Good work, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Commander. You can count on me.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Margaritas.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Es una orden.
I'll pull rank if I have to. Take some R&R next time we hit the Citadel.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
¿Seguirá haciendo tanto frío como hacía la última vez que vine? Planeta congelado.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
Uf. ¿Quién hizo eso? Asómate un poquito. Bien. Muchas bajas. ¿A dónde querés ir? ¿Dónde fue? Lo perdí de vista. Lo tenés, Bacarian. Partes sueltas. No, de ahí salimos. ¿Hay algo? Consola de sistema. Se ha procesado todo el personal que había en la base. Se han conseguido actualizar los protocolos de integración. Estación médica. Acá no hay nada más. Escucho a uno quejándose. Uy, ver.
So far, so good, Shepard. Looks like we found the control center.
Son muy blanditos estos. No son rivales para nosotros. Ya no. No, espera, no nos apuremos. Primero agarremos lo que sea que haya por ahí tirado. No quiero tener que investigar después de haber matado a todos. Prefiero hacerlo antes. Aparte a veces es como que hace la extracción antes de tiempo y capaz nos quedamos sin oportunidades de buscar nada. Así que no va a pasar eso. Bueno, ahora sí, ya está. ¿Qué mierda tenía que tocar? Había una cosa acá. Mostrame. Ah. Desactivar.
This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's gotta get those defenses down ASAP.
Garrus, hacete cargo.
Yes, make it quick.
Necesito la singularidad de la serie.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
Bueno.
No problem. Cortez, get out of there.
Yo soy acá. Voy a verla con el escudito. Bien hecho. Otro, Granada. A ver qué hay afuera. Carajo, tengo uno atrás. Se activar.
Are we clear?
Clear, Shepard.
Avancen. La perra sniper se mueve muy rápido. La mierda. Uf. Eso ahí. Este poder es nuevo. Baja.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. How'd you get through the interference? Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scan's picking up something coming your way.
Proximity.
¿Qué ves?
Deploying
¿Qué hay?
response.
Shepard, look out!
Give it everything you got.
¿Qué? Derrota al Atlas. Bueno. A darle. Qué basura. Uy. No lo veo bien. Creo que ya está.
I think it's over, Shepard.
Sí.
Anyone wounded?
Just the usual minor flesh wound.
Algunas cicatrices más. Así quedas más guapo.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
Torretas de la Alianza y listo.
Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Espero que no sea con motivos sexuales. Tributo para mí.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
¿Vas a hacer una especie de baliza Asari?
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own.
¿Tenés la IV de Shepard?
I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Seguro que perduraré.
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing
En caso de que fracasemos.
It will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Prefiero que decidas tú.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Quiero ver qué piensas de mí.
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
I'll start by saying Commander Shepard was born on Earth and fought harder than anyone else for her home world. The Commander was also a skilled engineer, the best the Alliance ever offered in battle, in fact. While I didn't always agree with her decisions, I still respected them. And it was a privilege to know her.
Careful this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
Lo soy. Tú también.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend?
No hay respuesta.
Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend?
¿Qué vagales no están ahí? Ah, no. Cambio de régimen.
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Thane.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
¿Cómo mierda hicieron para meterse en la ciudadela?
I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Caden make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
All right, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Zona de guerra, el Presidium. ¿Cómo es posible? Todos con fusiles Matlock. El arma de preferencia de estos de Cerberus. Están haciendo mucho daño a la propiedad. No se lo podemos permitir. Están luchando valientemente. Uy, no, le dieron al Baylis. Mierda. Hay que vengar a Baylis. ¿Qué mierda no puedo dar? Dale, salí de ahí que te veo. Te veo. Ya no tenés cobertura. Y podés volar. Carajo. Tampoco imprecisa esta arma. Voy a tener que ir a buscar más munición por ahí. A ver. Algo más escondido. Absolutamente nada. Ya voy, ya voy. El Medigel va en camino. ¿No quedan más? ¿Estamos 100% seguros? Voy a buscar por este lado, a ver. No, no hay más. ¿Qué pasó, Baylis?
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
No me pueden hacer ni cosquillas esas mierdas.
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta keep them out of there. Everyone in CSEC's flying blind without the network.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
Esperemos que no. Despejado. Con un poco de sangre, pero despejado.
Here we go. CSAT network access. Courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor.
Acá cerca.
Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else. But if he's inside...
¿Por qué reunirse ahora?
Why would the Counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends.
The Counselor mentioned Duderino. But that's insane. Does he even have this kind of pull?
Well, you know who'd have the answer to that? The Counselor.
¿Estará confabulado con Cerberus? No me lo creo.
The Counselor's in there surrounded by Cerberus? Who put together that security detail?
Well, until an hour ago, this place was as safe as it got. Nobody expected something on this scale. We need to find the Counselor and get him out of here. He has got to know more about who's behind this.
He could be in the Executor's office. It's a fairly defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Okay.
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Haz lo que puedas.